Hi, I'm Shane from Quick Attach. Today I'd like to tell you about the features and benefits of our Power Claw tree puller. To start with, I'd like to tell you about the overall dimensions. This unit is about 30 inches tall, about 40 inches long, and weighs over 300 pounds. One of the most important features of any tree puller is the hydraulic cylinder. On this unit, we're using a 2-inch by 8-inch stroke cylinder so that we can get over 10,000 pounds of force at the cylinder. So a big advantage of using such a long stroke cylinder is that you get really good jaw opening distance. So this unit has 13 inches of opening at its max here from tip to tip. And then moving back in, you'll see that we have a large 1/2-inch plate welded to the bottom of the tubes on each side. That's going to maximize the strength of each side of the jaw. And then back to the middle here, where the pivot point is, it actually has a small opening. So you can pull T-posts or collect pieces of brush there as you work through the woods. So obviously with the tree puller, you want a really strong structure, and we do that by using square tubing. Square tubing has a really high strength to weight ratio, and we're using heavier than normal tubing on this unit. We have 3x3 square tubing with 5/16 wall on the main frame here. It runs the full width, and it's welded on each end with 3/8-inch plate. We even have a piece of square tubing tying the top and the bottom here where this main gusset is. That's so that you can tie the pulling forces directly to the top of the frame. The gusset is 1/4-inch wall, and it's welded to jaw tubes that are 1/4-inch wall 3x3 square tubing, and they're about 34 inches long. We also have a push bar here to help keep the brush and limbs off the machine. This is made from 2x2 square tubing. It's fully welded to 3/8-inch plate on each side, which is gusseted to the top tube. You'll notice that we have pivot plates here that are very heavy. They're made out of 1/2-inch grade 50 material, and they're gusseted also to the top tube. So I spun the tree puller around so you can get a good view of the backside of this tree puller. I want to point out that these plates here are all made out of 3/8-inch grade 50 material, and they run the full width, top and bottom. They're welded into the side plates here, so you have a really strong kind of a box structure where you're going to be hooking in and pulling from. So we just got done pulling out this big ash tree. I would estimate maybe it's 25 foot tall. The top of it's dead, so it's time for it to go. But the bottom of it's still very much alive, very green. The roots were still well planted, and it took some pushing. We started off by pushing higher on the tree to get a little leverage, to get it started. And then we grabbed it lower and kind of use the tree shear jaws like a pivot point to rock the tree back and forth. And that works the roots loose. And at some point, it gets loose enough where you can start to pull. And it pulled out beautifully. We were able to shake it, get a lot of the dirt off. You can see how the roots here are really quite clean. This tree at the base measures approximately 12 inches down here at the ground level. So it's about 10 to 12 inches right here where we're grabbing it. As always, check back often as we make more videos just like this. Give us a call and check out our website if you have any questions.